Previously on The Ultimate Fighter.
Started spraying a hose on me.
The feud between Koscheck and Leben ended with Chris being sent home.
Josh Koscheck, take your bus, take it home.
Nate's ankle injury jeopardized his future in the competition.
Significant sprain.
Josh Rafferty was forced to join Team Couture.
Sucks. Be on their team.
Team Liddell questioned Sam's loyalty.
We've been all very frustrated with Sam. He pretty much knows that no one on Team Chuck Liddell likes him.
Stefan picked Bobby to fight and won in a controversial split decision. 10 competitors are left standing on the road to becoming the Ultimate Fighter.
Of the modern warrior. In it goes. Another hit is landed. Another hit is landed. The stealth of a sniper, the strength of a viper, the training, the challenger, ultimate fighter. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna feel it. This is the ultimate. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna feel it. This is the ultimate.
Stephan Bonnar, split decision.
No way!
Today was a light heavyweight fight, and it was between Bobby and Stephan. It was a war. I mean, that was a great fight. You know, they went ahead and gave it a split decision to Stephan, and you know that's the way it went.
It was a bad decision, and I think there should have been another round. You know, and that's the way I see it. But that's not the way they saw it.
I just went in there and fought to my best, and I knew it was close, but it went to me, so yeah, I'm happy about that.
Stephan was really pushing the pace of the fight, basically chasing down Bobby the entire time. Bobby was backing up, which doesn't look so good in the eyes of the judges. Looks like he's fleeing from the fight the entire time.
Stephan may have been more aggressive than Bobby, but that's not Bobby's style. Bobby likes to lay back and wait and try to knock people out, and he almost knocked out Stephan today.
Stephan landed a really awesome spinning back kick at the end of the second round. I think that kind of, you know, gave the judges a little bit more of an impression that he was a little bit more aggressive, and he landed the big shot.
When the commissioner gave me the scorecards and I saw that Stephan had won the fight, I thought it was a draw and there should be a sudden victory. But the bottom line is, my opinion doesn't matter. It's the judges that matter. They're there to score the fight. And when you looked at the scorecards, 2 judges had Stephan winning 2-0, and 1 judge had Bobby winning 2-0.
That was bullshit, dude.
I'm with
I put
you.
him on his back more, I hit him more times. More damage, that's a bullshit decision, man.
They're trying to say that the guy won because he was coming forward. When you're coming forward and getting hit, that doesn't mean that you win.
I was on top more. When I was on top, I did damage. He just laid on me. That's bullshit. I didn't like the decision, but good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good fight. Could have went either way, man. I wouldn't have been surprised.
I'm pretty mad because of the fact that Bobby lost the fight. I don't think that Bobby deserved to lose that fight. He won the fight. He controlled the fight, and Bobby's going home. It's going to suck for our team because Bobby's such a great leader.
It gives me hope that I can lose a fight and still win. It's awesome. All I got to do is keep coming forward. I'll win.
I got nothing but respect for Stephan. The fact is, he just didn't win that fight. If I had a green shirt on, a pink shirt, a blue shirt, if I had a tie-dyed Hawaiian shirt from 1952, Bob still won that fight.
Didn't keep me down. When he was on top, I got up, you know. And when I was on the bottom, I did more damage than he did on top.
Bobby was very upset about the decision, and so I went in to talk to him about it. Guys, would you guys give us a couple minutes?
Oh, man, I don't really want a pep talk right now, please.
Too bad.
You left alone.
Too bad.
It's not too bad.
It is
Not
too
my
bad.
father. You've been the one bright spot in this whole
You
experience.
quit acting like a psycho, Bobby. That's what you need to stop.
I'm acting like a psycho? I'm not
Yeah.
acting like a psycho. I'm mad. I'm acting like I'm angry.
Yeah?
That's all I'm acting like. A psycho is how Lee
No,
acts.
somebody
from
who
the
f***ing says like, no, Dana, I don't need a f***ing pep talk.
I don't need one. I don't need a pep talk. And you don't really have
I'm
any
not
right
here to give you a
Then
pep
why are you
talk.
yelling at me? You don't have
You know
any
what?
right to
Then
yell
I'll-
at me, Dana.
You know, Bobby, then I don't want to talk. You know what? Then I don't want to talk. When I went in the room after the fight, I was just going in to talk to him. And then he starts mouthing off to me about, you know, I don't need a pep talk. I'm not one of his buddies that he's hanging out with in the house. He ain't going to talk to me like that. Because at the end of the day, when this whole thing is over, if this is really what Bobby wants to do for a living, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. It's my way and no other way. End of story, you know? Disrespect me. Have I ever disrespected you?
I didn't disrespect you.
Yeah, you did.
I talked to you with respect the
I
whole
don't want
time.
pep talk. That's not disrespectful?
It
Have
isn't
I ever
disrespectful.
disrespected you?
Disrespectful would be telling you, get the out of here, Dana.
Have
That
I
would be
ever
disrespectful.
disrespected
Don't
you?
you agree with me?
No, I disagree
No,
with you.
You haven't disrespected me until now.
So why the are you going to talk to me like that?
I didn't talk to you anyway. I didn't even raise my voice to you. I said it nicely, Dana.
No, you said-
I don't need a pep talk. Could you please give me
I
a
don't
minute?
give a if you're mad or not. You're not going to disrespect me. I've never disrespected
I'm sorry
you.
if you feel that I disrespected you, Dana. That was not my intention. I just wanted a minute alone. That's all I wanted, really. And I don't think that you think that I really tried to do that either.
Yeah, I do think that, or I wouldn't be mad about it
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I am sorry.
All right, then.
Okay.
All right, can we do this like adults?
Yeah.
I had always wondered why Bobby never made it to that next level. And then now I can see, you know, Bobby freaks out on people. You know, it's complete self-destruction. Bobby Southworth is his own worst enemy. You fly off the handle like you're bipolar. You know? The world isn't out to get you, dude. You left that fight in the judge's hands, and you can't ever do that. You know? Do I agree with it? No, I don't. If anything, I think it was a draw and should have went to a third round. But guess what? It doesn't matter what I think. The three guys that sat around the octagon, that's what matters, not me. We don't ever make these decisions. The judges do. You're a talented guy, you know? And nobody's trying to disrespect you or put you down, all right? Come here. Quit acting like the world is out to get you, because it's not, all right? Seriously. And that's not a pep talk.
Dana said I left it in the hands of the judges. I didn't leave anything in the hands of the judges. I mean, I did the best I could with what I had, and I thought it was still more than what he had. I haven't fought in over a year. I've come down like 40 pounds since I've been here. Maybe Stefan won, but it took 110% of him to beat 60% of me. Being a fighter doesn't define me. There are a lot of other things that I do in life. If this is going to be a part of my life, then that's good. If not, I'll find other things to do.
With Bobby not at the house, it's gonna suck. Bobby is very inspirational in helping us train, getting us here, motivating us. And I think that with him not being around the house is gonna be, you know, difficult for me because we were pretty close. You know, our team Liddell is gonna miss Bobby, definitely.
Bob was obviously the leader. And it's kind of like we've been beheaded, you know? And our leader's not with us anymore.
I really hurt inside to see someone go through what Bobby went through. He worked so hard for that, to make weight. He trained hard. He got in good shape. He fought hard. And to see him have to go home on a decision that was controversy, I think is bullshit.
With Bob gone, almost everybody here misses him. I don't.
Sit right over here on the couch. Chuck, sit right over here. Right after the fight, I got the MRI results back for Nate's ankle injury. And I called Randy, Chuck, and Nate into my office to discuss what needed to be done. Got a call from the doctor. And what you have is a real bad ligament sprain. And there's a little tiny bone in your foot, and it's fractured. They have to remove that little bone. They have to remove it.
So I'm gonna have surgery?
Yeah. As far as being here, you know, when the deal was when somebody gets hurt, they're off the show.
Going to have to get surgery was very distressing for me. on top of not being able to complete the competition, never getting to fight, not being able to show my skills.
It'll work out the way it's supposed to work out, right?
Okay.
Love you, buddy.
Thanks, baby.
Nate has absolutely lived up to his nickname, The Rock, not only for myself, but also for the team members. They've relied on him heavily and gone to him, I think, because of his character and personality and who he is. Most important thing is to get you back on that thing, get it healed up. Sucks to lose Nate at this stage of the game. That's a blow to my team, and my team's already suffered. So I think I'm just as upset about it as Nate is.
This morning I woke up early. I found out the green team was going to be heading out to hit a run, so I decided that it would be a good idea for me to go ahead and just jump in with them because I figured I would be back in time in order to make it to practice. Well, I'm running around with the green team, and somehow we managed to get lost. However, I didn't have the intent of skipping practice.
I told Sam we were working out at 10. And Sam's sparring partner, Forrest, shows up, and we found out Randy took his light heavyweights up to Red Rock or whatever to go hiking. And Sam went with him.
Even if you'd have gotten back in time for practice, you don't go work out with the other team. It's not a good idea. He's just pushed himself further away from the rest of the group, and now he's probably pissed Chuck off a little bit too.
Not real happy with them right now.
Well, where are the rest of the guys at, huh? Oh my God, what you got? Since it was late, I figured practice was going to be over. It was a lapse in judgment on my part for not asking enough questions about the amount of time that it would take to go out there and come back.
I mean, you already know the team thinks you threw a challenge. You already know they think you're a traitor, pretty much, to the team. And then how are you going to prove that you're not by going and missing one of our workouts to go on a hike with Randy?
You know, nothing against Sam, but he gets on my nerves anyway, so.
Nice little private lesson with 3 great coaches.
3 great coaches. That's why I came. This morning was why I came here.
You worked out by yourself?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that?
He went to run this morning with Team Couture.
You're not joking?
No.
Wait, are you serious? You're joking.
It's the truth. Check says, well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's just you.
The hell? Sam?
What the Sam?
What's up?
You're a piece of man.
No, I am not.
Yeah,
Why'd you work out with Team Couture?
No, I was up early this morning. I couldn't go back to sleep, and Alex invited me to go run. I thought they'd be back in time, so I'd be able to go with you. My teammates are relatively indifferent to it. The only person who seemed to have taken this negatively was Josh Koscheck, and really blew it into negative proportions.
You're politicians, man. Get the
No, I'm saying just how it is.
No, okay.
Sam.
You've been saying that the whole time. You're a narc, you're a politician.
No, I am not.
You.
Right now, I think for the next couple days we may be on some rocky ground. But they'll get over it, I'm sure.
I called all the fighters back to the gym to announce to them that Nate is now out of the competition. We got some unfortunate news today that we were kind of expecting. Nate will be off the show. He'll go home, pack up tonight, and leave tomorrow morning and go home. That's normally what happens if somebody's injured. Nate Quarry, personally and professionally, has everything that I look for when we're looking for a fighter to be in the UFC. Because of that, I've recommended that he stay on as one of the assistant coaches, and Chuck and Randy both agree.
To be an assistant coach to Randy, that's a great honor for me to do so. I feel that I can do a good job as a coach.
Nate Quarry now has the ability to bring somebody back that was sent home already. Because Nate was eliminated due to injury, he now gets to pick from any of the fighters who have been eliminated earlier in the competition. Sound good?
Sounds good.
And it doesn't matter who it is. It can be somebody from Chuck Liddell's team, somebody from Randy Couture's team, whoever he thinks the best fighter is.
I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow. I really wanted to find someone to take my place, not only as a fighter, but also to support the team and help them achieve their goals, be a good training partner and a good coach as well. This is a competition. The best fighter needs to be here.
I want you to stay more than I want most of my teammates to stay.
Yeah, I wanted to stay. I really did want to stay and support my team, be a part of this experience, be a part of their lives and what they're going through instead of watching it as an outsider, as a coach.
See you later, brother.
I still want to have a strong presence in my place, someone that's going to be level-headed and not fly off the handle and think rashly when troubles arise. We'll just see how the decision goes.
What's up? Cat Smasher. What's up, buddy?
I'm back.
What's up, Chrissy? What's up, man?
You thought I was gone. Thought you got rid of me. Oh no, somebody threw me a bone.
Oh my God!
I'm back now, so watch out.
Cat Smasher!
Congratulations. First thing I noticed when I got back to the house is that Stefan had beat Bobby, which was just awesome news to find out. I'm ecstatically happy about that. I think without Bobby, Josh will be a lot less of a force in the house.
You did it. You called him out and you did it, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Went after him.
Felt really good to see the $1 million smile on Chris's face, and he's refreshed and back. He's a great training partner, fun guy to have around, so definitely helps our team.
Dude, what's his name was sweating you're coming back, dude.
Who, Josh?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, no lie about that. Might as well talk openly. Hey.
You know what, dude? I don't have time to be pissed at him. I really don't. I'm not even gonna like argue with the guy, dude. I'm just gonna train and then get ready to fight when I have to fight, dude. I'm gonna fight.
What's up?
I hear you back.
Serious?
Yo.
I made some promises when I came back to, especially Randy and Nate, that I was gonna be good. I wasn't gonna be my old self and talk a bunch of trash. So I went up and I shook his hand, and told him good fight.
Beat me fair and square, buddy. I gotta give you respect for that.
Glad to see you. How was your vacation?
Wasn't bad. Yeah. Wasn't bad, to tell you the truth.
Chris leaving, we didn't have a good relationship from day one.
Unbelievable. This just gets nuttier and nuttier.
So I was like, holy crap, he's like a freaking cat. He's got 9 lives, he just keeps coming back.
He was obviously upset that I came back. I mean, if I were in his shoes, I'd feel bad too. It's like, man, that's a huge hurdle I just got over, and all of a sudden, boom, it's right back there again.
Swear to God, dude, some of those punches were so close.
I was like palming him.
It sucks hanging out with people you don't like. I don't like him. I know he doesn't like me. I'm just gonna be myself more than anything. I am what I am.
Chris, welcome back. All right, guys, The middleweights are up for elimination this week, so this is a middleweight challenge. Only 2 members from each team will actually compete in today's challenge. Here's how it works. The team members will be chained together and will have to drag 2 heavy bags through a course of mud. These bags weigh 200 pounds. You're gonna drag them through the course marked by the flags to the finish line. The first team to cross the finish line with their 2 heavy bags will win the challenge.
Today at the challenge, Josh and Kenny had to go against Chris Laban and Josh Rafferty in the, what you would call, punching bag pool, I guess.
The team that wins the challenge will decide which middleweight from Team Couture and which middleweight from Team Liddell will fight to avoid elimination. Good luck. Ready, set.
Good win.
Yeah.
Going up against Koscheck in this physical challenge and having him lose really didn't matter to me. I mean, it's not the same as a fight, you know, but it was nice to win at something, I guess.
Lieben coming back probably opened a few eyes in the house. I don't think Josh and Diego really wanted to see him come back. Now he came out here and did the challenge and won. So I think, you know, we have the power right now, and we're setting the pace, and it's going to be a fast one.
Feels really good to have the tide kind of turned a little bit, to be in charge, you know, be in the driver's seat, so to speak.
Team Couture, congratulations, you won the challenge. You now have until sundown to decide which middleweight from Team Couture and which middleweight from Team Liddell will fight to avoid elimination. Remember, whoever wins the fight will stay. Whoever loses the fight will be eliminated. Good luck.
After we won the challenge today, we were rewarded with the chance to pick who's going to fight. So we went to the gym, pretty much discussed it.
What do you think, Chris?
I think I could probably knock Kenny out if I fought him. He doesn't look too strong. He's obviously not going to be able to outpower me like Josh. That's one point. I think I'd kind of want to fight Josh again. Another thing is it'd be nice to watch Josh fight Kenny. I know they're friends or whatever.
Yeah. Josh, what do you think?
I think Kenny's a bad matchup for me, just by training with him every day. I mean, they're all 3 really good on the ground, and that's like my big weakness, so.
Right. I'm not really worried about Josh Koscheck submitting you.
Right.
But all he's got to do is take you down and hold you down for 2 rounds. Diego is all about submitting you, and we've seen that already.
Same with Kenny. This is really a hard decision for us to make as far as who's going to fight. And sometimes you have to fight your friends, but you don't realize how serious it is until that moment comes.
It just sounds like she's not too crazy about fighting any of them.
How much of the issue with Kenny is the fact that you guys are pretty tight?
No, I mean, we're gonna have to. I mean, somebody's gonna have to fight eventually. It's not. I really, honestly feel.
You don't think you could avoid the takedown?
Well, and another thing is because southpaw and
with Kenny, like on the ground, he's got the upper hand. Standing up, you said it's pretty even. Yeah. So if you could avoid the takedown, you got a shot to beat him.
I mean, I wish I wasn't so beat up right now too.
Well, we're all beat up.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's part of the game.
It sounds to me like you're not viewing things from a logical point of view.
No, I've already thought about this a lot. Believe me, I am.
All right.
Okay, well, the obvious choice is Kenny, the weakest guy on the team, and we think you match up the best against him. Surprising enough, he didn't seem to think so.
How do you feel about fighting Kenny?
I'd rather wait. I mean,
I just had a fight less than a week ago, personally.
I'm not saying I'm afraid to fight. I'm not saying anything like that. I'd like to go back and train for a few days and then be ready to fight.
Again, I'll fight whoever anybody tells me to fight.
The blue team is confident that Levin will fight Koscheck due to the fact that they had fought before and Levin didn't think he lost.
All right, guys, tomorrow at 2 o'clock are the weigh-ins, and then Wednesday at 2 will be the fight. Randy wants to announce who's fighting, so why don't you come up here, Randy?
Well, after careful consideration and deliberations, Josh Rafferty.
You know, this is a hard decision for me to make because I train with you guys every day. You guys are my best friends in the house. I respect all you guys, you know, a lot, so I picked Diego.
That was an insane pick. I would have went after a smaller guy like Kenny Florian, but, you know, he actually didn't want to fight Kenny Florian because they're friends. The weigh-ins are tomorrow at 2, the fight's the next day at 2. Good night, guys.
I think Rafferty's a man. I have a whole lot more respect for him. To make a choice like that, man, he really had to reach down and grab him.
And why'd you pick Diego? To be honest with you, I don't match up good with all three of you guys. I just don't. I'm just not good at jiu-jitsu. You are gonna put me on my back. And you are the same deal with the groundwork, but you got better stand-up. So I just waited like, well, my stand-up's better than Diego. I'm bigger than him. I'm stronger, but he's hell on wheels on the ground, so I'm on the ground.
You know, I just feel bad for Josh that he had to make that decision, and I think definitely Diego is one of the tougher of us three.
Honestly, I'm shocked. I hope he didn't pick me because he respected my skills and he thought he would lose instead of, you know, not picking me because I'm a friend.
I'm more understanding, I think, than Diego. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like one mentality. You know?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna talk to him. You guys should talk to him too.
Yeah, we should. We'll go. We all should go.
Let's go. It was my decision to pick Diego. It's not like he picked me. That's why I felt it was important to talk to him afterwards and say, look, dude, you know, I think it's an honor to fight you. I think you're one of the best guys. I just want to let you know that, man. No matter what happens, we're still boys, dude. Through and through.
It's cool with me, dog.
Yeah. And I think it shocked him. It shocked everybody in the house. Nobody expected me to come in there and pick Diego.
I was surprised you picked me.
I was too. I went, they kind of, you know, I just don't want you to take it like it is nothing at all personal, man. I mean, it's just, we have to do it.
I wasn't taking it personally.
Yeah, I hope not, man, because it's not.
Don't worry about it. I wasn't taking it personally. You're my honor.
My honor.
See you Wednesday.
Yeah, all right.
Sam just, it's hard to read. I had no problem with him going on a hike with Randy. That's not a problem. The problem I had with him, he didn't show up for my workout. Okay, I had to calm down before I talk to you a little bit. You not only didn't show up to my workout, you went with Randy. You know, and as far as team morale too goes, the team already thought you're siding with Randy, and then you don't show up with our workout and you're working out with them. You pissed everybody off with that. I mean, they all think you threw the challenge. On the other hand, I don't believe that. I know you're a competitor. I know you're a good guy. Okay, I don't believe that. But I don't expect you to miss my workouts, ever. You know, that bothers me.
No, I understand. I won't let it happen again. When Chuck wasn't happy with me, I understood. However, I didn't have the intent of skipping practice, but I could tell that he was a little perturbed about that.
Our reaction to basically Sam going and being a coward to the other team was just, we're going to beat the out of him. We're going to take him in practice, and we're going to maul him. You know, me, Kenny, and Forrest kind of got together, and we're like, it's on. You know, we're going to freaking go hard as hell when we spar with him. Because we were pissed, you know? He's a traitor.
Nothing against Sam, but he made some poor choices, and he's going to pay those consequences.
Since Josh has picked me, it has been very weird. I've never gone through this before, and I just gotta think about what matters most and why I'm here. I'm not here to make buddies. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to show the world my skill and make my family proud.
I love being an underdog. I'm the dark horse in this competition. I was the last middleweight to be picked from day one, and I'm still here. I've won every challenge I've been in, and I feel I'm a serious threat for this contract. This fight, I'm gonna be able to get a chance to show everybody what I'm about.
Against all of our judgment, we let Josh choose Diego. That's who he wanted to fight. I think he's got his work cut out for him. He certainly has a puncher's chance of catching Diego in this fight.
184 1/4.
I worked to get to where I am now. I put in the work. I've done my battles. People have seen me in action. You can hit me and I'm not going down. I'm going to keep coming at you and I'm going to catch you.
183 1/2, sir.
There you go. How do you like that?
Right now, I've never been this ready before. I've trained with the best trainers. I've had the best training partners. Mentally, I feel great. I'm not stressed out at all. I have a game plan that we came up with Randy, Nate, and Coach Pete, and we're going to stick to it.
That's it, Josh. That's perfect.
I'm not going to go at Diego. I'm going to step back, and I'm going to dance a lot, and he's going to come right in. That's what he did with Alex. He stood right in the center of the ring, waited for Alex to come in with that big bomb, went right under it, took him down, and submitted him. I'm not going to play that game. I don't care if I get booed or people say, oh, Josh is scared of you, Diego. He doesn't want to stand there. I'm going to stick to my plan. I'm not going to let my emotions take over, and I'm going to be relaxed, do what I got to do.
You know how to fight the rear naked choke, pulling the handle across the head. When he got Alex, he did a terrible choke. He got around the neck, and then he brought his hand directly over Alex's head. And all you got to do is reach up there and grab that hand over there.
I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard to elbow Diego in the face. It's going to be hard, but it's something I have to do. It's something I'm trained to do, because that's just the nature of our sport.
I think Josh knows that I'm the best and wants to fight the best. My skill level and talent is on a higher level than Josh. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to be up there risking getting cut, and I might have to fight in another week. So, I want to get him down to the ground and finish him. I feel myself getting into better and better shape, the best shape of my life. I've never been so strict on my diet. I've never been so strict on my yoga. I am not making no mistakes. I am doing everything right. I honestly believe that there's no one that can stop me here. I've been having problems with my back. Forrest gave me some icy hot blue stuff for horses. I read the directions and it said to wrap the affected area, and so I got the saran wrap and I had Forrest wrap my back, and it seemed to help a little bit around my neck.
Did you sleep like that? What a freaking weirdo, Basically, Diego asked us to put saran wrap on him after he lubed himself up with all this oil. I guess I felt kind of awkward doing it, but, Diego's out of control.
Weird. Look at this guy. I love this guy.
I started doing martial arts when I was 6 years old. I started doing judo. My brother was in the Marines, and he started getting really involved in kickboxing. So every time he'd come home and leave, he would show me some new techniques. And by that time, I just started watching UFC. So I had an interest in it already, so I tried to go out and learn as much as I could. I've had about 18 fights total. I had a lot of amateur fights and a couple pro fights. I've done a variety of martial arts, training, traveling, going to small shows, just trying to make my way up the big show. This is my dream to be in UFC. I'm here to win this contract. I want this.
Diego's going to bring out the best in me. And that's what it's about. It's about testing yourself. And I want to fight the best. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to fight some chump and get $5,000 or stay in the competition as long as possible. I want to see what I'm made of. I want to test myself.
I went out today. There's something about a storm that I don't know. It gives me energy. I know that there's a lot of electricity in the clouds and in the storm and energy, and that's what I'm all about. I'm the Zen master. I go out there, I do my yoga, I do my meditation, I absorb it into my body, my mind, my spirit.
Now you're legal. Okay, good luck to you. All right.
I'll give Josh a puncher's chance. He's got to knock him out before it hits the ground.
Nice.
Today, though, I feel, if I had to put odds on the fight, I'd say Rafferty's probably about a 10-1 underdog.
That's it, Diego. Breathe it out. Good.
Diego's solid, so it's going to be a tough fight for Josh. He's got a tough opponent, probably one of the most game opponents in the middleweight division. So he's definitely got his work cut out for him, and we'll see how it goes, but I definitely hope we pull it off.
Diego Sanchez has way too much experience. He's way too good on the ground, and I think he's going to destroy Josh Rafferty.
Score and you're gone.
Josh is definitely the underdog here, and a good way to go out is fighting the toughest guy, and Diego should be able to win by taking him down to the ground and submitting him, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Overhook and under here. Under the armpit and under the face. Pull me up, and now circle out.
I'm going to support my teammate, but would I put a lot of money on him for this fight? Hard to say.
Pretty much we know that this is a classic matchup for our sport. I'm a striker, he's a grappler. So obviously I want to keep it on the feet, he wants to get on the mat. If he takes me down, that's fine, but I want him to earn every one of them. I don't want him to take me down right away. Mentally, I'm ready. I'm gonna go into the ring and let my fighting do the talking. They're gonna find out real fast what I'm made of and what I'm here for. I'm gonna knock him out, and after that, I'll get everybody's respect, I know it.
When I get in the ring with Josh, I'll take him to the ground and tap him out. Ground and pound, you know my style.
This isn't a game. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Friendships are on the line, emotions are on the line. For those 10 minutes, we're enemies, and it's gonna be a war. I guarantee that.
All right, guys, you know the rules. 2 5-minute rounds. If it's declared a draw, we go to final victory. Good luck, guys.
Go, Josh. Go, Josh. Go. You ready? Hey. You ready? Bring it on! Come on! Make it come to you. Go, Diego. Go, Josh. On that range. There we go. Make it come to you. Just like that. Go, Josh! A little more space, Josh. Circle away from the cage. Sit. Away from the cage. Hey, out of the cage, Josh.
Repummel inside. Control.
Josh, that's our move, man. That's our move.
Work your way up.
Go, Josh.
Work your way up.
Use the cage, Josh. Good fine. Get out of there, Josh. So work up, Josh. Fine. Get out of there, Josh.
Watch your fingers on the eyes.
Get to your side, Josh. Come on, Josh. Let's start moving here. There you go.
Work your way up. Come on,
Get
your way out.
That's it, man. Get here for you, Josh. You're fine. Side. Get
Which side? Josh, you gotta get out of there. Come on, Josh. Get out of there, Josh. Come on. Keep rolling. To the side. Get your back. That's it. Put that side again. Get out of there, Josh. On the other side. To the side, Josh. Elbow knee. On your side, Josh. Elbow knee. Hey, you're up. Kick your right leg through. Come on, Josh. Knee in. Let's roll. And stay on. Hand fight. Get out of there. Work off the legs. Get to a side. And fight the choke.
So the first round of the fight, Josh Rafferty didn't land a punch, a kick, nothing.
We worked on some strategies with Josh, keeping a little extra distance and making Diego come to him, but he never really got the chance to execute that. And as soon as he got on top, he started pretty relentless barrage of punches, quickly moved to the mount and continued to punch. And I was actually quite surprised that Josh didn't look worse when he got up.
Josh is a great kid. He just needs some work on stopping takedowns and defending himself a little better.
Diego went in, did exactly what he wanted to do. He punished Josh Rafferty, which surprised me, because he could have submitted him immediately. You know, I think Diego's trying to send a message that if you pick me to fight, you're gonna get hurt. Come on, buddy, stand up.
Diego, great fight.
It's business, and there was $5,000 on the line, and I wasn't gonna let it go the distance. I wasn't even gonna let it go to the second round.
You know, I was here to challenge myself and to see what I'm made of. And, you know, he took it to me today and he pretty much beat me up. The end result was I need a lot of work. I need to go home and train a little bit more and just get better, because I'll be back. I will be back in UFC.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter, there's a thief in the house, and both teams are outraged.
Hats and sweatshirts.
The competition is down to the last challenge as the remaining fighters battle to get into the semifinals.
Cut it!
One light heavyweight surprises everyone with the performance of a lifetime. But is it enough to become the next Ultimate Fighter?